Alright traders, we're back with the Monero again. This is the first consecutive day we had to come back to the Monero because, guys, I mean, what a move we had here, right? So impressive. We were so happy with what happened here, and we just grabbed our second and last target. So there you go, we're out. We closed out a very profitable bearish position, which was it was just, you know, a textbook of a classic head and shoulders pattern breaking down and taking both targets, guys. Don't forget, the first target, 76.5, was the Fibonacci 1.236 on the right shoulder, while the last one, well, the second target that we've just reached a couple of hours ago, was the same measurement, this time on the head, right? It's usually what we do when we work with a head and shoulders pattern. So, but what was so special about this move, guys, was the remarkable reactions we had across this neckline. At first, we saw price land on that neckline, then we saw the breakdown, but the breakdown, guys, was unbelievably volatile. Price was so violent, it went straight to that 76.5, and then climbed back all the way. Wow, what a move that was. Straight to the neckline, but it wasn't able to cross it, right? It just reached the neckline, touched base from below, kind of retesting it. And when I was here yesterday, I told you I feel that price, after, you know, having basically confirming that reaction yesterday at the beginning of the day, trying to push back on that neckline, then failing and starting to turn around. When it turned red, we felt that, you know, it's not going to be able to come back up again, right? It felt that that neckline was prevailing, is a strong resistance, and it's probably going to hold. So basically, instead of closing that position out of fear, because that upside move was very strong, we decided to stay put with the rest of the 40% position that we had here, right? So, and you know, that was a wise decision, guys, because price just kept pushing downwards, kept pushing. And when it reached 76.5, there was some temptation to actually close that position, because we saw that, you know, the sheer pressure that came from that area last time price touched it. It was like touching a wall of fire and bouncing so strong to the upside. But we knew that if price is coming back down again, this time it's probably going to be successful in breaking 76.5 and head straight to the 71.75. Guys, take a look at this amazing reaction we have right now on that 71.75. I think that speaks volumes, and at this point we have no more urge to stick around. We have no more desire to try and squeeze more out of this move. We feel that the potential might have been fully exploited. All right, so at this point, guys, we're out. We're standing on the sideline for now, and we're waiting. We're gonna wait a day or two, maybe a little bit, maybe even more than that. But what we want to see, guys, before we're gonna pick up the Monero, because that's the plan, right? We don't think price, well, obviously price could actually continue to move downwards. At that point, we would just lose any interest, because we don't have a plan to take the Monero further to the downside. At this point, we don't have that plan. What we do have is a plan to pick it up, right? We think that this might have been a classic ABC correction, right? Take a look. This was the first A wave followed by the B wave, and now right now we have the C wave. And if you measure A is roughly equal to C, so that might have been a classic ABC correction, also of course manifested through a head and shoulders pattern. But that doesn't, well, you know, at this point we feel that we can actually pick up the Monero, but we will do so only if price will come back up and cross back above 76.5. So right now, our first target, 76.5, is turning into a trigger level, right? That's going to be our official trigger. And if price will be able to turn around and cross back above 76.5, that's where we're going to pull the trigger and establish a new bullish position. How is that, right? Fair enough? All right, guys, that's about that for the Monero. That's about that for today. Till next time, be well.